Hello? Alright, it's working. Alright, good. Uh... Well, hello, my name is Will. This is the channel Games with Will, and I will be doing my first Yokai Watch 4 live stream. So, yeah. It's looked like it's working well. There are 3 versions of Yokai Watch 4. There's Yokai Watch 4... Well, there's 2 versions of Yokai Watch 4 on Nintendo Switch. There's Yokai Watch 4 originally, and then there's Yokai Watch 4 on the Nintendo Switch. So... Okay, my brain's not working. Yokai Watch 4... So there's the original Yokai Watch 4, and then there's the upgrade Yokai Watch 4 Plus Plus. So yeah. And I will be playing Yokai Watch 4 Plus Plus on the PS4, which is... Oh, no. Well... There. I skipped the opening, so I didn't get, I almost forgot that there was music there. I was just about to get demonetized, so I don't think it's funny. I'm gonna name this character Will. Sure. There's Katie there. This is always gonna happen when you get to the opening sequence. You start to name everyone. Alright, let's start it. I may be a little bit early. It was planned to be at 7. But, we're fighting. That's actually pretty cool. I can't hear anything though. But this is definitely animation. Obviously it's not guess for Nintendo Switch. And the Woku. This is actually
Yomakai no O desu ra, mohaya teki de wa nai.
And I don't know what just happened there exactly. Maybe this guy's slamming powers. Who knows? Yokai Watch 4. Love to see the English. Very rare to see in Yokai Watch 4. Very rare to see English. Since this game is only in Japanese and Chinese, so most Western players, English players, whatever other type of language, English, French, German, Spanish, those types of languages, like, I don't know, their fan bases don't really play that much Yokai Watch 4, because, like, obviously it's only in Japanese and it's trouble. Here's Jabanya. I don't got the best reactions. And
第一章
so
取りつかれし者たち
Chapter 1.
ウィス
Keep in mind, I do not know how to speak or read Japanese, but I still will be able to know a bit what's going on since I've done 3 languages.
行きますよ
Hell's Gate likes pancakes. Alright. Okay, so like every single Yokai Watch game, you always have to go down the stairs and talk to mom. It's pretty obvious.
お母さん、
Bitch.
あのね、
I don't know what she wants us to do.
やっほ
Actually, this is the part where I believe she wants us to get ice cream for her and him, or just ask Nate to get ice cream, I think. It has something to do with us buying ice cream or hanging out with some people.
お願いね。はい。
Yeah, I'm mixing up with Bear and Eddie and Yokai Watch 2. Alright, she gave us money. Here's a tutorial on the menu. Like if we press X, or I meant triangle. It's our inventory over here, which the food, items, equipment. Oh! It's very loud. I can't hear, so. Is that better? Alright, so we have these 2 quests. Or, I'm not sure. I think I gotta turn it up a little bit. Alright. The other stuff right here. So we have these question marks, which is just, I'm pretty sure it's just to find some information about some different things like movement and whatever. Also, here's the trophies. We haven't collected any trophies. I'm hoping to get 100% on everything, but that won't be possible because I can't get a Kraken. HBD, James says. Let's get says, yes, that's better. Alright, nice. You always love the introduction to Springdale. It's always great. Here's just explain the save. We have, what's different about Yokai Watch 4 is that they have an autosave. So like in the top right corner, sometimes you'll see a pencil writing in a diary, which means autosaving is happening. So, unless you can just do it the original way. But let's go to Heavy Mart. Everyone be just talk to the cashier here to get some ice cream, I believe. Eggs.
ありがとうございました。
Popsicle. Alright.
よー
Close
し。
enough. Oh. Alright. Well, Whisper is inspirited by a yokai.
何？
Whatever that is. If you ever played Yokai Watch 2, I bet you know.
ウィス。
And he just slapped Nate. Alright. Here's a tutorial. tutorial about the Ipo. What the Ipo does is restore all your yokai's health as well as let you able to save, which is great. Very important in the game. We're getting stuck areas. Alright. So there's L2, which is our watch here. It's quite there isn't actually this is a bit cool. There it is, holograms. Yep. Holograms. Easy guess.
ひもじい。あ、よし。俺の友達。
Yes. The one time ultimate secrets we get in every single game. Very summon Giovanni.
ブリッジ召喚
Great.
ブリッジブックワウジ
Actually, what I didn't notice earlier, like a couple months ago, I didn't notice that Jibanyan and Jibanyan, the Japanese and English names are the same, which I find is pretty cool, because normal games like can't do that. Well, they don't do it like a lot of the time. Like what's the example? Like there's a lot of Pokemon names that are like massively different. Yes, okay, so here is the new battle system in Yokai 4, which is completely different than any other game. Here you are just like, you can run around, you can attack, like, your weapon, which would be your hammer, and baseball bats, some other ones when we unlock more characters in the game. And our first item, the plum rice ball, of course. Obstacles. I never really know, like, when you defeat a yokai, does it kill the yokai? Does it respawn the yokai to the yokai world? I never really get the lore. Talk about it. There's Baron Eddie. I have no idea what they're talking about. I don't know, I guess they're probably just talking about the reuniting or something, because this game takes place after Yokai 3. Whisper here is talking about the stats. There is fighting, spirit, defense. There's a spirit defense, which is a new one, and then speed, of course, with HP and a new like bar that's like stamina, YP. So yeah. Alright, here it tells us to go to Adam's house. We gotta talk back to to report back that we got food. Actually, oh, I got it now. She wanted eggs, so we got eggs from. Game audio is still a little bit loud. I would turn it down a tiny bit. Alright. Hope that goes. That's good. And now she's talking about Katie.
Yes.
Which Katie is Nate's crush. Nate, our protagonist, of course. So here we're gonna search for Katie. I'm guessing. Alright. Alright, so here she is saying that she loves Nate. Sounds pretty sus. I don't know. No game has ever had this, ever. I remember in the anime, the one time this actually happened was from Ilu. That was actually so nostalgic. Oh.
どうしたの？ちょっと。
Look, Nate learned Spirited by Yokai. But this man keeps on turning his head around. Oh my god. Okay. Yep, whispering Jabana and keep on telling him. Nate doesn't believe it, but look here. Here's our watch, and who is it? Mimikin. So yeah. Mimikin's ability is to mimic someone, mimic a personality, mimic what someone looks like, I believe. I don't think he really inspirits anyone, but he can. Actually, in the lore, or like in the battling, you would have someone that has negative inspirits that actually inspirits, has the like original like anime spirit, and then there's someone that like boosts your allies with special effects like higher speed, higher defense, higher fighting. And you'll be finding a lot of these golden drops right here, which will give you different foods, items, whatever. And there it is. Stop signs. Love to see these. That's how we get Startle. But man, Startle's pretty horrifying, especially in this game. Because he's at like level 70. And I'm guessing, yeah, we're searching for Kid again right now. Alright. Is it the real Katie? Who knows?
Yes.
Money?
Jabanya and Whisper are confused. Oh, and it's Mimikin. Of course. Yep. Can't even fight him for XPA. This guy. Alright, third time's the charm. Surely we will find Katie the third time. I talk quiet a lot, so if you guys don't hear me, yeah, I don't know, I'm really not an extrovert. Wow. Mimikin. Yep, third time's the charm. No, it's not. Hello, Ending. Welcome to the stream. Here it's explaining YP and HP. Hello, GD and J. Nice to see you here. So here is one of the moves, which we gotta hold R2 to actually gain YP. Or else we need an equipment item that makes us gain automatically. Which is a very, like, gaining YP is just so frustrating sometimes when you don't have the correct equipment item. First trophy, let's go. Because, like, let's say you're, like, fighting a boss, and she just keeps on using this move that's just, like, swirling around. Or, like, if you're ever fighting Gargaros or Kanos, Ogulas, it's really such a pain to gain YP. Unless you actually just see the drops, you know?
いやいや
We finally defended him again, so of course Katie would come now. And Nate is crushed on Katie. Without knowing she's there, of course, of course. What an average guy.
ミス
Guessing Whisper is just search out his yokai pad for information on Mimikin.
行きますよ
だるいんですけど
I'm spreading a lot of misinformation. There it is, our first gain app, if I believe.
ありがと
Well, like this app right here increases the spirit, it actually makes us gain new moves or just increase moves entirely. Like if there was like a katana, you would increase that by 1 each time you power it up. And it would have like a max of like 3. It's something very similar to that. Oh, well, we need to go to Mount Wildwood. If you guys are wondering, that's rank door. Well, I don't know what to say about it. I hope we can actually get that later. That's pretty cool though, that we see one this early in the story. It just doesn't like block out or just not let us see it invisible or just blocks out that area entirely. Actually lets us go a bit over there. Here we see Ruff Raff and Minochi talking for some reason. Oh, I think they want to go to get some stuff from the Crank Kai. That's what's going on here.
これは
Well, let's go up. Oh, never mind. I wasn't paying attention. By the way, guys, there will be this, when this happens, it's most likely that, well, I'm sure you already know, the green mark is the green mark. And when it has the circle around it, it's still most likely the green mark. Like, people spend so much time just searching all around there, but it's most likely just exactly going to be where the green mark is. Like, all the time. All the time. Or else the blue mark. It's never like just out in the open of the circle, just like in beside it, to the side of it, like in the middle. It's never quite there. You know what I mean?
どういうこと
ミス
Are we gonna fight Hideabout? Oh no. Well, out of a friend. First out of so many. Nice. Of course, we're gonna name it Hideabout because it is actually incredibly useful to name one's English, especially if you're an English person. Well, I'm sure it's pretty obvious.
あったね
I just really like sorting out stuff. I don't know, it's just somewhat fun for me. Because like it's relaxing somewhat. Alright, here's the shrine. Do we get an open sequence? I don't know if we did. I think we did. Alright, so here we're gonna talk to Sanma, which is at the back of the line to get the to try to crack a
だよ
coin.
ね
Crack a high coin.
ウィス
くっしょ
おや
Alright, well, here some Bakus are causing trouble, just being trolls.
はて
It's actually a big brain idea. Just make every single yokai just fall asleep. There's no line anymore. You just do it. Just keep on spinning. Keep on cranking that Kai just forever. Get so much items.
おやおや
If you have cricket Kai points at least. But there's no line, which is very good. Here's 3 Baku. Eventually it'll go up to like 8. 8 yokai you can fight at a time. Which is really just so hard, like especially with your game.
それそれやっそれやっ
But also, kind of like blasters, you'll be unlocking different types of moves at different levels, of course. But like, see here how I only have 5 moves. I only have 4 moves. Like in the future, I'll have around 8 moves as I level up, because soon, if you saw, I think my icon, it was like a yellow. It was filled with yellow, filled with green, whatever you would call it. That's that means we have like a filled Soultimate, which we could use our Soultimate move, but right now we can't because we are at a low level. Free Baku medal. Alright, good.
バック
One thing that I really like about Yokai Watch is just that it has so much unique looking yokai. Like, it's so weird. Baku. It has like, so it has like that teeth, it has that eye, and it has like an elephant. Oh, is that like, I guess it's like similar to an elephant, but not quite.
行きますよ
It's very different from an elephant. It's smaller. 17 views. Alright, cool. Here, this is explaining equipment, which is going to be one of the most important things in the game.
ウィス
Especially, there's a lot of rare equipment. There is 2 types of equipment, alright? So there's the fighting equipment, and then there's the shield equipment. You could have only 1 fighting and 1 shield equipment at a time. Like, your yokai can hold 1 fighting and 1 shield, but it can't hold like 2 fighting, or 2 shield, or 2 fighting, 1 shield. It's really just, it has a max. Here we're gonna scan the Krinkakai by putting in absolutely no coins. Great. But we're always forced to get the key.
何
Key for scammers. Yep.
よし
I wonder how this would be like if it was a normal Yokai game, you know? If we didn't get the key. Because that key is like very special. Not sure how much I want to spoil it, but here is here's a dog, a ghost dog, kind of like a yokai dog. It's very weird. Most of it is a very weird. I never clearly know if it's like a yokai, if it's a real dog, if it's a ghost. Are yokai ghosts? Well, in the Yokai Watch world, they're not quite ghosts. So. Oh, well, that's a door, which I first Shadow Side Yokai. Hey, Hungramps, Shadow Side Hungramps. Sometimes you forget Yokai Watch when you see the shadow signs that say Yokai. So different than what we used to have. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot. Thank you guys for subscribing, because we hit 300 subscribers, I believe, a week ago, which I couldn't quite talk about because I was sick, but I'm very happy about that. Like, thank you so much. It's actually surprising, because only in like, what was it, like 1 month ago, 2 months ago, I would have like under 100 subscribers. So that's crazy. Because I've been supporting I do. And also we could swap to different yokai, like I could swap to the Banyan, I could swap to Hydabat, I could swap to Baku. And there's our Sultivid. So we first have a thing that upgrades our stats, Yoshinin Dragon. We have the, when we first use our first stage of the ultimate upgrades our stats. It would either turn you into Shadow Side Yokai, or just for the normal ones, it would just give you like stat boosts. Well, it always gives you stat boosts, I think, but it doesn't give you like a different design. It just makes you have like a yellow aura. Instead of then, the second is lots of action. Sure. Well, Yokai Watch really didn't have that much action before, Yokai Watch 4 at least. There was Blasters, of course, which had quite a bit, but not nearly as much as Yokai Watch 4. Oh, the camera. Here, let's try to get into the door. It's pretty weird is that there's actually no keyhole. Where are you supposed to place the key, man? Was it like an auto door that you find out of a mall? Doesn't quite make that much sense. How is he gonna plug it in? How will the door open? I wonder. Let's see it. What logic will you use? It's just been figured out. It's like a mall door. The auto opening door. But it registers the key instead of the actual person. Finally, I gotta figure that out. Alright. Here in Yokai Watch 4, there's a lot of new areas, but that's pretty sick, that opening sequence. Well, this is not an opening sequence, but just to... There's something satisfying about how you just walk through that door into a different reality, and... Nice! He turns to stone. Like how the Overseer did. Awesome. Imagine if you're in Nate's boots. That'd be so horrifying, so scary. But, oh, now Goose. That's a YouTube thumbnail face. Whisper. Oh, Slime Lander in Yokai Watch 4. That's insane. That is the first time. Hello, Mario 22 Blue. That is, you know, in every single Yokai watch. Never mind. The Infinite Inferno kind of did the same thing. I once thought that this Slime-Mander over here wasn't actually the real Yokai watch. That, like, wasn't the normal version of Slime-Mander, it was instead like the Infinite Inferno one. But really, that was just a very bad theory, because I have, like, no proof to back that up. I just said, oh, it looks different, it looks scarier. Here the most effective thing will be just targeting the head that has the eyeball on it. That does more damage. And someone just shot lasers. We'll never know who shot those lasers. We'll never know. There's 3 guys there, there's 2 guys. Like, I've done 3 playthroughs of this game. I wish these guys had a laser move. One does, but it's like a red laser. It's not a blue laser. I'm like, what? Hashtag Akidori Hacker. Any clue what your next Yokai 2 series is going to be? I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing more Yokai 2 series, you know? Like, if I will, it will definitely be a Kabuking, probably. I would just be gaining tons of souls with Kabuking, or if he has like any secret item, anything like that. Or else, a Yokai that I would want to get is... what is the Yokai I need to get? I guess Timmy Devil? I guess I really need that one. But that would be pretty hard. Any plans to do Yokai 3 then? A lot of people in my audience, in the community, with other communities, also said that Yokai Watch 3 is like lackluster. It just doesn't quite like, it's boring, or it doesn't quite have a goal. A lot of people said, but I can do Yokai Watch 3. We try to get like some Enmas, like Divine Enma. Can someone help me with trading in Yokai Watch 2? Napapi. Are you in the Discord? Are you like Nate? I feel like I've seen you in the Discord. Surely people can help you with Discord. Or on about Discord. It's gonna take me quite a long while to get time. Not quite a long while. It's going to take me a longer while than I thought to get my main Discord account back. This is another problem that came up. Let's go. 8 viewers. You Giga Chat. Good work, guys. Yep. Don't think of this weirdly. Natsume is Nate's daughter, alright? This girl right here is Natsume, with the two guys in the back, Akidori, which is the guy that looks like a sumo wrestler, and oh no. Why? I'm about to get... I'm gonna get demonetized. Click. Copyrighted? Copyright? YouTube, don't do that. Don't copyright me. That isn't my music. That is not...
Yes, hero.
I don't know what to say about it.
ちょっと何してんの
はひん。いい質問だ。
Yep, that's Slimamander. Slimamander's light side form. Has to be over 5 seconds.
ミス
That would be awesome if it had to be over 5 seconds. Thanks for the information, then, man. Yeah, I just gotta pay attention.
参ったな。
ねえうん
Might be 8 seconds. Alright, so right here, this is, as you see, the door is still stone. Can't do anything. But we're gonna get little introductions to all these guys. Toma, is this one? Natsume, Akinori, Whisper, Shadow Side, Michi Light Side, Slimemander Light Side. Never mind. And then there's Jibanyan, Shadow Side. 1, 2.
そうね
But we cannot read the introduction, sadly. Imagine how epic this would be if it was in English. We'd just see these little introductions. I don't know, I always love it about the game when it has these small introduction periods. Natsume. Nappa says, I transferred my Yokai Watch 2 Bony Spirits and lost the data, so I can't transfer my data to Yokai Watch 2 Psychic Specters. Gosh, man, that's horrible. Man. That's actually rough. That's a lot of people's fear, including mine. So yeah, that. Slimamander here, it'll just always be... This guy's the main simp. Alright, he's going to always be the simp of the game. He's always just going to simp over Natsume and just be her bodyguard. Not sure why, but... Yeah, no, always do it. Oh yeah, Mario 22 Blue. You did get Yokai Watch 2 Psychic Specters. Not sure if I should talk about that. But I'm very happy for you. Like, seriously, great job, man. Because, a long time ago, I heard that you really wanted that. Who's this again? Akidori? Oh, no. Gotta name him. Never mind. Well, it's gonna be a while to get him again. But that is great that you got Psychic Specters because, you know, times was just about to run out, like, to get funds on my 3DS. But the thing is you don't have another 3DS, that's why you need help. Yeah. Actually, if you check 3DSs now, guys, they're incredibly expensive. Like, I'm not so surprised because, like, most of them are, like, unavailable for clean versions, unused. But, like, they're like 600 300. I don't know what the original price was. Surely it's like 250.
ちょっと
Like, I know nothing about that. About how much 3DS costs. To me, it would look like it's definitely over like $150. I'm not sure.
お任せを
And Michi saves the day.
ちょっと
もちろんです
Mario 22 Blue says just decided to restart. Probably would have more fun replaying to than just transferring data. Yeah, actually, that is. I bet I actually would have had a funner time doing that. That's great. Because like there's like minor changes in the original storyline for Yokai Watch 2, not post game. But it's just really nice to just see some different cutscenes and stuff like that.
伝説のウォッチ使い
And here we're getting a comic
かつてそう呼ばれた一人の少年がいた妖怪と交流し
with
共に
Nate
戦うことで数多くの妖怪と
doing
友
a
達に
JoJo
なっ
pose.
た
Maybe.
その少年は人間と妖怪の友情の架け橋となって人間界に平和をもたらしたの
They're not
であった
QB, Jabanya, and Gomsan.
伝説のウォッチ使いの時代から30年の時が流れた今人間界は悪しき妖怪が暴れ回り恐ろしい
Some shadow side yokai there, making rampage.
人々はその恐怖に怯
Causing
え
some
泣き
destruction.
叫びついには生きる希望さえなくして
The
しまうの
stereotype of
であ
them
った
always causing more trouble than the original
哀れ
ones.
なる人間界よもはや人間は滅びゆく
Well, like,
定めなのであろうか
there's so much.
ちょっと待った
I feel like all of you would expect it, but the shadow side storylines are much sadder than the original ones. Like just like a few, I would say, in the original one are like extremely sad, like Hungrams per se. But the shadow side ones, like all of them, are just sad. Nappa is Better Call Saul. Man, I actually thought you were Nate. Well, that's great that we have someone new here. Oh, and she flexing. This is an Abdallah thumbnail. I know it. I've seen his videos. It's a thumbnail right there. A lot of people say that thumbnails don't really matter a lot because of like YouTube's changes, where you just scroll over the video, you just see what's actually going on in the video, like the first 15 seconds or the entire one.
そうだね
へへ
Also with swearing, like you can't swear for like 15 seconds into the video, like 30 seconds. I think it's like 15. You can't swear for the first 15 seconds or else you're entirely demonetized. I never really imagined. When I first saw Shadows of Jabanya, I thought he looked pretty weird. I imagined him, I don't know, he always reminded me of a cactus for some reason. Just the shape of him. I never would have imagined like a Shadow Side Jabanya to be like that. I'd more imagine it to be like Neko Nyan. Nekomata, I meant. Why did they give up the Nyan? Why, man? Used to be cool. Okay. Oh, new chapter. Chapter 2, the future Yokai Detective Team. Wow.
Oh yeah? なるほど
There's always that one part in the Yokai Watch games that are always just feel like they take forever. In Yokai Watch 4, this is definitely the part that feels like it takes forever. when your like protagonist is Natsume. Can't describe that feeling. And in Yokai Watch 2, when you're trying to get all of those past yokai, like Smashable,
そうね
Kappa,
うんうん
Mermaiden, I think. All those other ones, when you're trying to get them, are just really feel like they take forever. Yes. That's so nostalgic. Look, it's Nate. But Nate's not wearing red anymore, he's wearing blue. What a big change. And then there's Katie. Wow. What a Giga Chad. Made his dreams come true. Alright, you gotta go. Mine 22 blue. Alright, see you later. Have a good day.
いややめて
Jaffa the Cat says Yokai Watch 2 Psychic Spectres is such a good game. I agree, that's a good take. Good opinion.
いややめて
イチ
Yeah, Nappa, you're on the server. How I can get into my server is I can't moderate it, so I don't really like to promote it at all because I don't know what's gonna happen in the future trying to get my moderation account back. But there's videos where in the description it will link you to the server. Like my Paradise Ball first attempt, second attempt, just go to those videos and I'm sure you'll see it. Description.
え
And I thought that was treasure, but I forgot. Treasure doesn't exist in this part. I drink water.
나비완다
Alright, now we're able to use this dog somewhat close to Komasan. And I'll just show some. It will like automatically make us go to the path. It's like an auto walk in this game. Separate from but yeah. Alright, so here is the first time we are able to see.
と
I'm not quite sure how to call this, but you would use your R2 or else LZ ZR, I meant, and you would be able to, yeah, as it shows here, you would just be able to get the yokai out of there. It's like a hole to the somewhat battle world of yokai. Like here it is, and then I play like just a small mini game which didn't play. But there, Shadowside Yokai. A lot of people think this is Shadowside Kaden, but it has absolutely nothing to do with Kaden.
ちょっと
But obviously I would just think it's Kane as well, since
召喚
it's a cicada. But what other cicada yokai are there?
出てこい
There's just Kaiden's evolutions. Right. Nice to see an animation.
ほっ
Michi.
めちさんじゃう
さ
Do we seriously get a fight as him? Fight with him. Alright. 2-4 in the future yokai world or the past. There is a shadow side yokai, and then there's a light side yokai. Those are the two main versions of yokai. There's like a normal one, I guess you consider a normal and light side. Charging attack. And there it is, the first Crankikai coin. The first of many scams. Though Yokai 4++ are a lot better. I don't really mind the
はい
rates
はい
to get these great yokai for them, but a lot of people do. Do we get 2?
ありがとう
I think we got 2, right? Yeah, it's 2. Alright. What? Dude, I don't know if my brain just stopped working, but I thought we got 2. Okay. Really did. Red, don't be okay, I want you to. Okay, Blizzaria Soul. That is great. You'll notice in this in Yokai Watch 4 that there will be incredible amount of auto friends in the game. Like Michi will be an auto friend pretty much, Shadowside Jivanya, and there are an incredible amount. Like almost every single quest that you're gonna do here is actually an auto friend. Like it's crazy. Every single yokai quest, of course.
えっと
Well, there is a guy right there, which will be, looks like it's going to be. Yeah, I already know what's gonna happen. That guy's probably gonna be the villain. Alright.
Hi, hi. Oi, oi.
Oh, I'll learn how to do a pull really soon. So you just know more about you know what you guys want, whatever.
えっと
Alright, that's one that will be live, and we've completed one chapter. Alright. That's a decent
そう
rate.
だね。
おお。
おや。
よっしゃー。
Soma has been obtained. This year's explain quest is pretty much the exact same as Yokai Watch 2, but just Japanese, of course. And I can also swap out into Chokma whenever I feel like it. Like, yeah. Well, there's our first quest. Actually, I want to do it in order. This is the right one. Alright, great.
すみません。おお。
And I actually have no idea how to stop a pull. How do I do it? Yeah, I'll figure it out later.
よし。
A basic description, this guy is talking about a very scary plant that scared him away. And he thinks he's being delusional. Just basic grasp of what's going on. I feel like this game's a lot laggier when I'm streaming. I'd expect it to be a bit better. It's a bit better when you're actually not streaming, just to let you know. Because the frames aren't loading in right now.
そうね。
It's a glitch. At least Saint Scarlet and Violet though. Maybe some hacks. Alright. By the way, those aren't hacks. It's using the drifting, pressing the drifting button down. The one that boosts your camera. A Shadow Side Yokai. That's, not gonna lie, that's probably the scariest Shadow Side Yokai second scariest Shadow Side Yokai I've ever seen.
や
It
る
is
しかない
creepy.
ね。
This is why no one wants Yokai Watch to be like real life. Meanwhile, everyone just wants Pokemon to be like real life. I don't get, man. Pokemon in real life has a lot of bad things to it. Some decent XP. This one actually does not have an English name to him, since he's a Yokai Watch 4 yokai. We just haven't localized yet. Yokai Watch 4's level 5 was starting to localize all this stuff, but then they just stopped for some reason. I think it was May, COVID-19. Maybe they stopped in like 2020. I'm not sure when they stopped localizing. They just handing them out to the community. But this one's Japanese name is Pakun. So we're gonna name it that, but we get this out of a friend, of course.
もちろんです。はい。
Michi was scared for his life. Man, I need something to talk about. Well, there's the guy that looks like an anime antagonist. Hey yo. He made the sweet herb of Mystica disappear. What happened?
Hi.
そうだな。
That one right there, I got no clue who that is. But I know that's Doketsu, the one to the left side. That right there, Doketsu. Doesn't have an English name, just, but yeah.
それは。
はあ。
いえ。
ふん。
All right. I actually wonder if that cutscene happens if you complete this quest exactly, or if you complete another quest. Because I'm not sure. If you complete like another quest first, would you still be in this park right here? By the way, if any of you actually want me to like live stream more often, like live stream a part 2 and some other stuff, you could just type in chat. I don't quite got a pool that makes you anonymous, but yeah. I definitely will figure out the pool next video though. Here are these kids. This is the bicycle quest, I believe. This is great. Alright.
やばいな。そうね。
Alright, the second quest, which is... Did my brain start functioning? What is this again? What is that yokai? The other one's Charlie. So what will this one be? Surely not Komasan, will it just be a Michi quest? Ah, a monkey. I don't know what's going on in this game. It's just the most realistic yokai I've ever seen. Most animal-like. He has a lot of features that monkeys have. monkey-like. Like those ears, that tail. And here, this shadow side. Fish. Whatever. Wants to... well, here is the start to the game. I meant, like, here is the... Here's where you start to actually get souls. Here's how you get souls in the game. You just, like, attack and you have a chance of... Actually, when you deal knockback, then you have a chance that they will drop a soul, an orb. Or also when you kill them. Get them to, like, 1 HP. And with those souls or orbs, you can fuse them into some yokai or use them for equipment, materials, special equipment. Another door. But this one here is a regular door, as you can see, because it has the purple color. It's like... Actually, this is just quite a different door. It has like a different shade of purple compared to the normal ones. Wait, I don't know. I think it looked different in that cutscene, or maybe that was just the shade. So, what this one will do right here is, its job is to turn those souls into yokai, like what I'm about to do here. Oh, 3, let's go. And then get equipment, upgrade equipment, then get necessary materials for items, like turning souls into this type of orb, like a fighting orb. Not a fighting orb, but it would be like a healer orb. It has different tribes now, I think. Because no, you could turn it into like a shady, eerie, a brave, a tough, all those other types of orbs which you'll use to get equipment. Guy here is just explaining. And the second last thing is just to like upgrade your guys' stats. You'll just pay some amount of like food. Every yokai has their own type of food in this game. And also there will be some type of tribe. This is the mysterious tribe that this guy deals. And that's how you do it. Alright, next quest. There. Ichiwan. Let's go. So there will be these special types of marks in the game, these stamps, per se, that will, yes, a slam menu stamp, and you will have to scan them with your yokai watch to be able to obtain it, I guess, or just have it in your library, just have it in some type of app. When you have all of them, you'll be able to upgrade Slime Man Computer into a like golden version. It's like an Awoken, I would say. Like Awoken Slime-o-Mander, light side and shadow side, which you'll click onto him. Sorry, no, that you would equip on.
ええ
I think he just got the app. That's not the app. Alright, good. Quest completed. And these special types of books will let you get more equipment items. So, yeah. The more books you can get, well, the more books you have, the more items you can get, or equipment. Wow. Fu Kun and Raichan.
そうか
I don't actually know if they're their actual names, but a lot of YouTubers just say it. I have no idea. And there it is, Kira, a localized name, I believe. I'm not. Was he in Yokai Watch 3? I feel like he was leaked in Yokai Watch 3, but wasn't actually in there. Never mind. He was definitely in like this one Yokai Watch 4 World movie. So that I believe that's his introduction. So only Yokai Watch 4 exclusive. All right. Actually, here. Let me show you guys what I mean by this dog walking you. So I press the upper button and it'll just automatically walk over there. I pressed everything. Automatically bring you to the quest check mark. I think they are searching for a bicycle, or they're running away from a bicycle track. Or they're running away from Akira. Well, I think they're running away from a bicycle. Yeah, bicycle tracks. And we all know how a horror movie starts with all this tracks or whatever. It's really just tracks. Which will lead you to something. It's like that type of thing that everyone thinks. It's like when you lay like cookies down to just, I don't know, like as a bait for like a fish or something. It's a bait. There it is, Charlie. And he got shot with something that'll turn him into a Shadow-Side yokai, I guess. Keep in mind, I'm not the best player in the world, alright? So if I mess up, yeah. And here it will talk about Charlie's origin story. About being a bicycle, of course. Most yokai, actually every yokai, were a human before they turned into a yokai in the lore. Like Whisper, Nate's butler was an emperor's butler, I believe. So that's why I was like a butler tendency before he turned into a yokai. And Day and Dead Time as well. Actually, I'm not sure if Whisper actually was a yokai at the time. I think he was a yokai, but he just had the type of cloak that, you know, Komajira had. Here we can see Natsume talking to Nate. Well, they gotta repair the bike. That's what they're planning to do. If you're wondering. Oh, 42 views. You guys are incredible. 42 views in total for this live stream at 1 hour and 22 minutes. That's actually great compared to the main Soranaki's second attempt. Hi, Dark. Alright, so right here, this is where a lot of people normally get confused and get stuck. In this situation, you need to buy ice cream for Nate, future Nate, from the Everymart, which is down this way. From here, you go down until you go over here. And you have to buy some food with our yen, which I believe we need to buy every single candy. So we would buy... What do we not have? Don't have a popsicle here. Don't have this. You have that. You do that. I always get this just to make sure that I got it. Oh.
ありがとうございます。他にはありますか？ありがとうございました。ありがとうございました。
Yep, there, that worked. Though we'll see what we actually need to give him. So we need to give him pudding. Yeah. Or do we just need to give him pudding? I feel like we had pudding before, so no. I think we gotta buy all of that. You're back, Nappa. Alright, good. There. Not sure. Oh, well, we got a bicycle for Natsume and Toma with an audible friend. Nice. Which is Charlie, localized name. I think. Sometimes it's so confusing to know it's what a localizing name compared to a Japanese one is, you know? The Japanese one could just have like the most English sounding name you'd ever hear of. That's rare. Nice. More equipment. Here we are again. We can assume that the second villain, Nazuketsu, not the anime guy, is a butler and just shot Charlie to turn him into a shadow side yokai, but Charlie got defeated by the crew and everything was fine. So now we're back at the park.
まずいな。よし。
Those quests went by pretty quickly. Here it is, one of Nate's other children, which is his son, Keisuke, which is the younger sibling of Natsume.
Naruhodo.
どうした？まなみちゃん。
Here they're talking about yes. I think we're gonna fight a boss very soon. This early. We're not even speedrunning this. Alright, so this one, there's very rare blue ones around here. I think this is the only time that we get to see blue collectibles. But it's just for the quest, obviously. There's gold, purple, and then orange. But orange is, I meant purple is best.
Yes.
Alright. So here they're talking about, well, they're talking about the same thing, but
よし。
alright. What are they doing? Oh. They're testing the yokai at Sakura because there's a yokai at Sakura from before. And it's looks like a mannequin somewhat. Forget what type of thing you normally see at like health class or something is. Where are... Oh, nice. By the way, if any of you want to ask questions, I'm fine with it. It's also appropriate. Because really, I need something to talk about here. There's not a lot that I can really, it's really interesting, I think. Well, you can find these in the wild and just walking around in this, in really any location. No mini game. Alright. I'm surprised that there's actually like barely any English YouTubers post about Yokai Watch like anymore. Like, I only see like a few. I mainly see like these like Spanish YouTubers all the time, or German, and not actually seeing any English ones, but and like a few Japanese, but it's pretty tricky to find some Japanese ones. You gotta really try, you know, because like they're an entire different region away, very far. And there is the mannequin. Alright, we need to go to the schoolyard to... I don't know, this is really the problem of like posting videos about other languages, because it's pretty tricky to actually talk about like a lot of things that have to relate with the game, because you don't actually know what's going on. You talk about how you don't know what's going on, but unless you know what's going on, yes, you know. Alright, the mannequin. Oh! So here's the storyline. The mannequin has a crush while he's in his item form, not quite human, has a crush on this one girl in class because she spends a lot of time just studying, I think. And it turns out that that girl, he turns into a yokai, and that girl has a grandchild, which is this girl right over here. And then he thinks that, oh, it's that girl I saw before. So yeah, that's why he is just following them around. They are following them around, but yeah, it's alright. Nice. The second boss of this game, which is actually obtainable in, it's actually obtainable farther in the game if you get a B rank options. This is a B rank yokai watch. So when you get a B rank watch, you'll come to this kind of area, and there will be a door that you can go into a yokai fighting area. A yokai mutated place, I would say. And you have a chance of finding them there. If you have 5-star keys, then you have an incredible chance of finding them there. And you can actually use them in battle, like while I'm using the shadow light size you want on there. Yes, that's like home sign. And man, I still can't use Natsume's ultimate. Oh, that sucks. That's incredibly fast. There's actually a lot of, almost like every single boss in this game isn't obtainable in some way, especially due to 4++, which makes tons more bosses available. Like the final boss named Soranaki, you can obtain one of his forms, like his form when he was a good yokai, I would say, or the Prince of the Yokai World. As well as, well, we already just auto-defend Slime Man right here. So, man, I'm not a good live streamer. I don't know what to talk about. I know, I feel like live stream is just so awkward. You don't have like people talking shit, you know? That's why I've never really done it. So I'll make my next video, which I plan to be, will be a tutorial in Yokai Watch 4 how to get startled. Because tons of people misunderstand how to get startled. So, yeah, I'll just show you how to. Hopefully you guys will enjoy. Well, there he is. The mannequin guy is defeated. Alright. What? You gotta fight this guy. Oh no. Well, we got Toma. We got Toma carrying with the Fudomio. Fudomio is incredibly powerful. It's one of the things that Toma's Yokai Watch can do. He can change into these types of guys that have these weird weapons, like a sword, a spear, an axe, which you'll obtain throughout the story. Why do you keep on going for me? So yeah, they'll be playable just like this one. Eventually, I will unlock Fudomio again, which will be very good. Gonna make it endgame. Nasty medicine. That's great. Hi, Builder Toad. How is your day doing? How are you doing?
ごめんなさい。
Alright, good to hear, WH.
うん。
That's right here. She's explaining everything. Story.
ありがとうございます。
Though, I feel that the main thing that people actually want from Yokai Watch 4++ is... Well, immediately when you think of Yokai Watch 4++, you immediately think of Blasters Purpura, which is an improved version of Blasters. But I don't really think it has like a bunch of problems in my opinion. Like, first of all, it's very secluded. Like, obviously there isn't... When you make an endgame of Yokai Watch 4, there isn't actually like much areas you could explore. And when there like is areas you could explore, not a lot of them have areas where you could fight yokai. Like the yokai palaces. There's one where you can, but in the Blasters version, they don't really have any exclusive anything like that different. They'll just have like tons of bosses fought in Springdale, Breezy Hills. Like, sometimes I just want something different, a different location. Like in the normal Blasters, there were so many areas. Like, not much really changed in between 4++ and 4, but Blasters. Though 4++ fixed a lot of the glitches, which is great. As well as added a lot of characters, but it's definitely way smaller than Yokai Watch 2 Psychic Spectres, though I can see how it would be smaller. Like, you can clearly tell how much effort it takes to make Yokai Watch 4 designs rather than like Yokai Watch 2, I would say. Like, Yokai Watch 4, there's just so many new mechanics that would just have to be in there. Well, what I mean is, like, the art style between Yokai Watch 4 and Yokai Watch 2, I feel that's easier to do Yokai Watch 2's art style since... I don't know. Well, you could first of all move your camera in Yokai Watch 4. I don't think you can do that in Yokai Watch 2, which is a huge difference for visibility. Which would mean they would have to create much more things. as well as I don't know. I don't got an excuse for them. They could have added Gary Poe. They could have, really. They just don't have the money, I'm guessing, to keep it up with all this stuff. And also, I feel like a lot of Yokai fans aren't giving level 5 time to actually be able to do tons of stuff. Like, Yokai Watch 1 came out in 2020. Right now it's 2023, but at level 5, they I think they've given up on Yokai Watch. But I hope that Yokai Watch 2 on the Switch will come out. One YouTuber said, hopes that it will, or believes that it will. So I'm hoping for that.
Yosh!
It's Shibanya. Nice. Actually, looking back on the 3DS English games, I feel like Yokai Watch 3 came out much later than it actually did. Like, Yokai Watch 3 came out in 2018. I thought it was like, I don't know, I knew that Yokai Watch 4's original version came out in 2019, but the difference between Yokai Watch Psychic Spectres being in 2017 and Yokai Watch 3, that's actually huge. Yokai Watch 3 added so much stuff. An incredible amount of content. And also Yokai Watch 2 to Yokai Watch 2 Psychic Spectres, immense. Huge, very, like, ton of stuff over there too. Kasumidai. Oh yeah, that's new location in Yokai Watch 4. It doesn't have a localized name. Alright. Maybe it does. But never heard of it until now. Until Yokai Watch 4. Here we can eventually get treasure, which will happen, I think, in Chapter 3. Then we get Nate. Did we just get Chapter 3? Are we in Chapter 3 now? I think we are. Aren't we? I don't know. Oh, greetings. There's a new character added in. That is Akinori's grandma. So yeah, she will be like the timers in Morgai, except for Yokai Watch 4. Yokai Watch 4's main storyline is a group of children collect more children, and they create like a type of game that solves yokai problems, like on the internet. So they search all this stuff up on the internet, like what's going on. Oh, this scary disaster happened here, but it's always nearby. So and then they solve it. That's Yokai Watch 4. A lot of its main game. Though Yokai Watch 4's storyline is my favorite because I don't know. I feel that the Sora Naki virus, I don't know, something called that. The Overseer and main Soranaki, top tier villains, I would say, based on design. I love the design. Dame Ted Dime was awesome. But Dame Ted Time had a lot of stuff. I'm just going off of designs, man. Like, you can't tell me that I thought, oh, the Overseer doesn't look insane. Like, it's like this giant, like, ball, black and red ball in the sky that has, like, all these arms. It just looks really creepy. Kinda. And main Soranaki just looks sick. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? A Kraken is great, but I do not. I barely played Yokai Watch 1. Only actually to get Uchinyan and Komasan and the other exclusive in Yokai Watch 2. But man, wouldn't it be great if we can get Doesn't that look pretty suspicious there? That system beside the TV. That's a PS5. Very close to a PS5. It has the basic design, alright? Maybe it knows I'm playing on PS5, so something actually does change. Alright, so right here, a lot of people have a problem with this too. You gotta go to the third option. And you got to go to 0, of course, as it says. Or really just any time that says in the chat. Any number that is red. From there, Baku, as the normal games, a Baku-like character will just transform into you to sleep. So you get to sneak out of the house. And your parents won't notice you because it looks like you're sleeping, but you're actually not. So yeah, that's how you are able to go out at night in Yokai Watch. It actually has some logic behind it, except for when your parents hear something eventually. Though, yeah.
そうだね。
調査開始だ。
Aha. Some sparkles appeared on Natsume. Natsume is back. Is that leaking something? Is that foretelling something? Maybe something will happen in the future. I know. Who knows? Who else? We unlocked a new character. Here this is explaining the bed. How to sleep. We can change into... Finally, my guy. No Akinori though. Alright, new quest. I think we got to go to the bed and sleep until it's morning, I believe. After that, we will be doing the one quest where I'm pretty sure it's a shop quest. How we can get to this type of shop to get equipment, armor, that stuff. $57 views. Good work. That's like about main Soranaki second attempt. And 1 hour and 55 minutes. Overpowered. Too powerful. Too good. Some key quests. First key quests here. Nice. I always sleep until 13, but I can also do it at 12 now. Which is morning, of course. since it's a 24-hour clock. Like you see, they didn't... Yokai Watch 2 didn't really have all these background stuff going on and all this stuff that had to be loaded. Because you didn't have to like move your... You couldn't move your camera and stuff like that. The sky, pretty basic, but like the background structures, you can't really copy and paste. If you do copy and paste, that would just look like a disaster most of the time.
これおじさんのやっぱ
Alright,
り
I
買う
can
ん
buy
だ
some items here.
まだ何か見てい
Actually,
く
where's it?
うん
What do I do with the
また
rest?
ねうん
Alright, alright there.
ああ
Didn't notice that. Exit that. Alright, so for this quest, I need to get E rank orbs.
買うの
Oh, I already
買う
did.
んだ
No, I didn't.
こ
I'll
れ
just buy
お
an
じさん
item.
のお気に
I'll
入
buy
り
a
だ
shield.
大事にしてねまだ何か見ていくうんまたね
Alright, so here I can just equip it like this. It's pretty easy. Pretty basic design. I'll equip it to an 8. Okay, we just gotta look for a yokai. And when you defeat a yokai, they have a chance of dropping these types of orbs, which will be E, D, B, C, A, or S orbs. Which will just be when you defeat it. You don't have to actually get soul or anything. Just like an item, like a Paradise Ball, Holy X Orb when you defeat Cat Cradle. Right now we're looking for some E rank yokai to defeat. Then we'll have a chance of getting an E rank orb. I gotta swap this some other guy. Yeah, Nate doesn't have a bicycle yet. I wonder what would be like for Yokai or Yokai 1. Because a lot of people, or at least level 5, would think that Yokai 1 has tons of nostalgia, but like really the only thing that has nostalgia is Yokai 2. In the anime, of course. So I'm wondering, like, the Yokai Watch 4 anime and movie, in my opinion, was great. Even though I've seen nothing of it. I've only seen clips. I would love to see it, but I just got no idea how I can do that. Since it's Japanese, of course. It's different from most anime, though. Since it, like, won't ever be localized. Oh. Like, it's not really... I don't believe it's announced or... What's the word? Produced, promoted. I don't believe it's promoted in areas that, like, aren't Japan or China. Because, like, they don't actually put subtitles over the original text. The original anime. Though there was one thing that I heard of that actually put subtitles over it. I think that's pretty rejected, but Though it eventually fell because of like not many people actually wanting to watch it. So yeah. Oh, you got some E-rank orbs. Should be easy. Just gotta go over there.
Ah. Hi.
I wonder what would be more productive. Making videos about like Yokai Watch 2 or just live streams about Yokai Watch 4.
買うの
Because I know that live streams about Yokai Watch 4
やっぱり
just
買うん
get
だ
live streams in total
これ
really just get like a crazy amount of
これおじさんのお
views
気に入りなんだ大事にして
in
ね
a
ま
limited
だ
amount
何
of
か見
time.
ていくうんまたねあ買うの
Alright, I gotta sleep until tomorrow, I believe. I'm actually sure that you guys would want that. Would. You know, Yokai Watch 2 is kind of starting to get old. So, like... it was, of course, already old. But now it's just like... I feel like I gotta focus on somewhat newer stuff. So, what's the storyline of this game? So, there's Natsume... There's a group of... So there's Nate, of course, after the events of Yokai Watch 3, which goes to a Kurikai and eventually just waits in line to crank, and he gets a special key. I forgot to sleep. With that special key, he opens a door which would lead to a future yokai world. That future yokai world has two types of yokai, light side and shadow side yokai. And he meets three people there, Akinori, Natsume, and Toma. Those three people have this agency called the Detective Agency, where they search up stuff on the internet and solve those problems. Like, they would see something about a weird cicada-looking monster yokai that would just scare people away from this area and stuff like that. So they would solve the problem and figure out what's going on. And then after that, they would... So the two villains, Doketsu and Shitanoji, would... They would get attracted from Natsume, Akinori, and the rest of the kids, which would... They would try to, like... Their job is to search for this princess of the yokai world that was, like, I think reincarnated into someone. Reincarnated into a human, this yokai princess. Like, a long time ago. So they're trying to search for that because they feel like they need a queen. Eventually they will find that queen, which is Natsume. Natsume is the reincarnation of that princess, which that will gain attraction from the main villain of the story, the overseer, main Soramaki. Hello, Amalia La Reina. Sorry, I can't pronounce your name correctly. But Alright, so that would gain attraction from the Overseer or main Soranaki. But main Soranaki is the brother of the princess. So he was like the prince of this area, but he wanted, I think, to kind of like rule the kingdom or just destroy it for some reason. So he collected these swords, these special swords that would give them some kind of power. Man, I don't know this word that well because Japanese, but it's just so. Yeah, main Soranaki got attracted to just. So main Soranaki kind of is from the future yokai world and destroyed it. Gameplay looks a lot different to the DS games you have at Decat. Oh yeah, I'm guessing that's why there was like Yokai Watch 4 didn't have that much stuff going on. Yokai Watch 4 plus like didn't have that at all. Well, Nintendo Switch is like, well, always like different from 3DS games, but I do agree with you. So, what? Okay, so main Soranaki is from like the future yokai. He's not from the future yokai world, but he ruled the yokai world. And I don't know, he destroyed the future yokai world. So there's like two types of yokai worlds. There's the one where there's the past yokai world, and then there's the future yokai world. So, actually, man. So he ruled the future yokai world and made it a complete disaster. Just destroyed everything. And yeah. But Enma's goal is to try to destroy or stop the Overseer. So personally prefer the DS games. The 3DS is just such a good console. That's actually great opinion. I really like that the DS is 3DS. As well as just having so much more games. So mainly. Okay, let me just go to the basic storyline. So these three kids eventually go to this yokai area to. Okay, well, oh man, I need a Japanese friend that could tell me this stuff. So eventually, like from where I am, the game will go to a kind of like flying. It's a yokai world where there's like these mountainous areas, and there will find a yokai that has like a sword and just rules the place, as well as like a bird which just had like the guard of this place. It's like a giant bird. Though, when they come back out of it after defeating, well, Shin and Doji came along with them while they were gone. Who is the protagonist of this game? Is it still Nate? Well, there are multiple protagonists, I would say. I guess I would consider the protagonist to either be Natsume or Nate. You could be different characters. It starts off with Nate, but then it moves on to like Natsume, and then you could just be anyone you want. I would consider Nate to not be the protagonist, because really the storyline doesn't have that much to do with him. He's really just there to make the fan base feel like, oh, this is still a Yokai Watch game, nothing major has changed, not the protagonist or stuff like that. Make them feel more comfortable with Natsume and other characters, you know? So, they will... Yeah, Nate's a protagonist. Natsume is the real protagonist. Just switches on who the protagonists are around. I'm not kidding. Like, it's really just so weird. There's like quests where you'll just be this one, maybe locked this one guy. Not the post game. Everyone has their own like little series of quests where you're only them for minutes. Though Toma and Akinori barely had anything compared to Natsume. Shin, which is the 60-year-old in the past. Okay, also, what is your opinion on Psychic Spectres being a $40 DLC? Well, I don't really, I guess, like that there was, I don't like that there was, like, third games instead of DLCs back in the day. But I still do like that Psychic Spectres was, like, a third game because you could really do almost anything. You could do so much stuff there. It has, like, a very giant, like, post-game, I would consider a lot of stuff. Are you going to trade Arc? I'm not gonna trade for a while. Like, I don't have, well, I can always trade, but I'm just, I don't know, sure, I'm down. I don't have PlayStation Online right now, so I'll get that soon, but I'm fine with, like, Psychic Spectres being like a $40 DLC. It has just so much stuff in it, as well as you could just transfer your data from Bony Spirits and Fleshy Souls over there. Really, the only thing is that someone might feel like they wasted money to get Bony Spirits and Fleshy Souls instead of getting Psychic Spectres from, like, because they didn't have Psychic Spectres at the time, I feel. What actually does? Actually, what did so? Psychic Spectres had the Garrick Airland. It had. Psychic Spectres has plenty of bosses, right? Well, it had Kabuking, the Engineer, which were the two bosses. Okay, what am I doing here? It had Spin Around, the guy that just keeps on just saying spin around. Forget that guy's name. It really just... Hey! I saw a kid there! Wasn't that a kid? I swear, this happens to me all the time. I'm replaying that. Yep, that was a kid. Alright. Yeah, that was a kid. I don't know what's going on with this game. Alright. Man, that's creepy. So, Psychic Spectres had... I don't know, man. Psychic Spectres is just better than Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon for Pokemon. Because at least you just get to transfer your stuff over, you know? Psychic Spectres had Happy Go Lucky Express, Paradise Springs, Lucky Crank-a-kai, and Oni Evo update. It did, like, yeah, it had Mystery Way and then all the Garagara Land stuff. It had a lot of stuff in it, but like not nearly. I wouldn't say that's like. I don't know. I wouldn't really. I would just think of it as just Garagara Land. Some stuff changed with Mystery Way. Like, sure, there's like a different Crank-a-kai, but it's really nothing major. Lucky Crank-a-kai. Eh. Yeah, I'm fine with it. I think it's really good. But I'm not sure what to say, since I'm not a really opinion guy. I don't know what I'm talking about. Like, I just don't have good takes. Like how they used some of the OG soundtracks in 4. Yeah, like how they use some of the OG soundtrack. Well, I really like how they used the OG soundtracks in 4. I think that was actually awesome. That gives like a lot of nostalgia. I heard some like Yokai Watch 2 soundtracks in 4. It was music. It was great. I don't know what else to say. It's really, like, really some Psychic Spectres soundtracks. It's, they have just great soundtracks. Man, my brain starting to deactivate, losing brain cells. Man, I got 50 minutes left of streaming. Okay. I'm not sure if they. I'm pretty. I believe that if Yokai Watch 2 gets a remake, like how they made Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, or Yokai Watch 1 on the Nintendo Switch, it will only have Psychic Spectres, just no Yokai Watch 2 Fleshy Souls and Bonus Spirits, because that would just, you know, I don't really think that they would just do that, because that's like incredibly risky. So yeah, Mama. So, yeah, my castle. Sound theme was the best in the game. Yeah. I don't really play Yokai Watch 3, like, at all. Not that interested in it. But I believe that there is, yeah, there's some really entertaining stuff in there. Actually, well, is there really any, for me there isn't really that much memorable themes from Yokai Watch 3, even though like I haven't played it. There's, just looking back at like theme compilations, I mainly just see like Yokai Watch 2 like all around. It's actually kind of weird. Yokai Watch 2 might as well be like a DLC of Yokai Watch 1. Oh gosh. And then they got a DLC of Psychic Spectres. My younger self thought that level 5 just changed Yokai Watch so much. Okay, what am what am I doing in Yokai Watch 4? what have I been doing? How do I still have 7 guys watching this? I'm doing nothing. I'm just looping around. Rongo, Swirl, and Ghoulfather themes. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that. That was... Ghoulfather is a god tier theme. It's awesome. Yokai Watch Blasters. What about it? Yokai Watch Blasters. I guess. What? I talk about the themes. Yokai Watch Blasters just... I feel like the Yokai Watch Blasters openings were like the best of all Yokai Watch. Like it was actually crazy. The Japanese ones hit hard. Yeah. Man, I am actually so forgettable about other games' themes, I'm not gonna lie. I literally only focus on Yokai Watch 2 and Yokai Watch 4. How am I not? Blasters still has an active community, strangely. Usually 20 to 50 people online. No way. Really? That's... How do I even activate this quest? What quest am I activating? I'm just gonna do this, the third one, because I actually know what's going on. That actually sounds surprising to me. I'm not gonna lie, Jeff the Cat, because like my Discord, no one talks about blasters at all. No kidding, like it's dead for my community at least. What is going on here? I gotta pull up the Google Translate. Give me a minute, guys. Okay, never mind. I got. How are you guys not leaving? I definitely would expect you guys to leave. What is going on, you guys' brains? What's entertaining about this? But don't leave. Leave. Like you guys being here. Now, what am I?
Nice.
I just left my... Oh, I left my controller on. Nice. Didn't even realize there was a mission mark there. Do I gotta be... I think I gotta be someone. I gotta be Natsume Yakinori. I'll just be... I'm not wasting time. I gotta figure out what the heck's going on here. I should have my quest active. Give me a minute. Collect all for sensor. Possibly since you can just download all the games and upscale the graphics plus FPS, but lose online features. That might be no one talks about it. I think you're talking about Yokai 4. Yeah, it's like, it's somewhat like the it's somewhat like the Pokemon Sword and Shield thing, but less. It's close to Sword and Shield, Don. It's like this Sword and Shield versus Scarlet and Violet. Sword and Shield, you have good graphics, you have good game design, but you don't have good story. You don't have stuff to actually do. You don't have on storyline. Meanwhile, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, on storyline, good story, absolute garbage graphics and FPS. I don't know what's good. What is going on? Alright, finally, we're making some progress, guys. Hooray. Getting all the Michimarks is hard, Amalia. Yep. It's hard, but probably not for the reasons that a lot of people think. I have the problem a lot of the times with Michimarks where they'll just... I actually can't scan them at all. I'm at like a weird position where I can't pull... I can pull out my watch, but I can't actually get to the hitbox. I don't actually know where the hitbox is for that. The series sort of died around third game since it was a late 2019 release on a nearly dead console. I guess I do somewhat agree. It's in the Western area, non-Japanese area. Yes, completely agree. Because of Nintendo Switch's popularity. But you know what I would really like? Speaking about Nintendo Switch, there's been rumors around that in like 2023 we'll get an upgrade of the Nintendo Switch, like a Nintendo Switch Pro or a new one. I'm really excited for that, not gonna lie, because like Yokai Watch 4, I got Yokai Watch 4 on there, and I really want to get McCracken. And you can only get McCracken on the Nintendo Switch version, so yeah. But Nintendo Switch version is like very cheap. So that's the one problem I have with it. Switch is good for anything that's exclusive or one game. Other than that, like well, it's not really. I guess you could say that it performs horribly, but it like just has mobile code. Yeah, I would say the FPS, like a lot of it just do the game. Like, if I played Scarlet and Violet like on a PS5, the stereotype would be that it just looks like God of War Ragnarok. But no, not at all. It just look very close to the same. Very close to the same. Maybe won't have any difference. but I don't actually know if something really changes when you switch it to PS5. Like, rather, I wonder if Yokai 4 Plus actually changes compared to on the PS4 or PS5. I'm on the PS5 right now, so this should be the best it could be at, especially since I have OBS on too.
そうだね。
メラメラ
スリップだ。
Maybe I can figure out how we can how do we do poll? I got no idea, guys. I got no idea. Alright. Oh, I thought you were playing on Switch, you say? I guess not. Alright. Well, I guess, like, really, everyone thinks that Yokai Watch 4 is just, everyone plays it on Switch. It's really the majority. I would like people to play on PlayStation, but it's not really relied. Pretty sure Yokai Watch 1 was meant to be a PS3 release. That'd be funny. Speaking about PlayStation, I feel that Yokai Watch isn't in Smash Bros. Because it broke some kind of contract, or it actually is in PlayStation. Like, all the games that are, all the characters in Smash Bros. I believe are only like Nintendo. Like, only owned by Nintendo, only on Nintendo game consoles. So I feel like they just, I don't know, Yokai Watch 4 just decided to do something on PlayStation. I'm not sure if there's like another game, another Yokai Watch game on PlayStation other than Yokai Watch 4 Plus Plus, but maybe there is. Here is someone that needs to get fired up at this one. When will your next stream be? Well, it depends. It could be as early as 2 days, or I'm definitely not doing it tomorrow because I gotta like work on some videos or just take a rest. So yeah, I would just estimate like 2 days if everything goes well. If you guys like it, then totally, I'm down. I'm alright. I can play a lot of this. Just depends about views, you know. It's always about views. Like right now I got 68 views, so I'm actually considering it. That's way better than my previous video. But there's like a high chance I'll be streaming a lot more. Or actually just be creating like a lot more content since I'm now 13, my birthday is today, so I could do a lot more stuff legally and access a lot more apps, which is very important to YouTube. Okay, what's the next quest I want to do? I think morning, surely. It's gotta be in morning. If it's not in morning, then what am I supposed to do? I was just supposed to search around. Is the quality of my stream good? I don't know. I really want to do a poll. Incredibly. Oh, start a poll. Mwahahaha. Guys, I will make it worth it. Alright. Alright, see ya, Jeff for the cat. I stab you. Yeah, my guys, don't leave, don't leave, don't leave, don't leave. Alright there. Pull. Oh yes, the quest. Nice. Love to see it. Love to see it. If I need to know if if it's not there or anything. Alright. So 100% of you say Yokai 4 right now. Anyway. Okay, so now back to what I think I want to talk about. How about I'll just go back to... That's the chance of like infinite Inferno bosses. I really hope that Yokai Watch 4 Plus's blasters just gets improved a lot, like has more bosses. We got a leak of the Infinite Inferno. We might as well have gotten a reference, because in Yokai Watch 4 is blasters. It has Splink and then it has Hoggles, which is an Infinite Inferno boss, which is really nice to see that they're acknowledging the Infinite Inferno again, as well as the path actually being designed in Yokai Watch 4. You can actually see it. Okay, I gotta go to bed. I'm not talking real life. So yeah, I feel like it just needs, like... I don't really like when there's two bosses. Something that's happened with Yokai Watch 4 Blasters. Like, there was the Hinozal fight has Hinozal and Wobble Walk. I really just don't like that idea. I feel like it's just cooler to only pay attention on like one thing, but just make them more powerful. Really don't like having more than like one boss. Because that's really just... It's kind of like just mushing bosses together. It's like me being a like Yokai Watch 2 Blasters and then saying, hey, I'm gonna put the Muncher and Wobble Walk together. You have 2 Gargoyles? Nice. Good for you. I always find trouble actually getting them in whatever game it is. Yokai Watch 2, Yokai Watch 4. Because like in Yokai Watch 4, you have not as high as you would like to be chance to actually be able to get a cone, a soul. And if you do get a soul, very low chance that you'll actually be getting a golden drop. By very low, I just mean like, I would estimate like 5%. Like, you don't have a very high chance to just instantly get on your like first try. It takes actually some effort. And in Yokai Watch 2, you have to battle Gargoyles so many times just for him to say like a different message and then you get him. It's really somewhat, I would consider it difficult. Because you could spend up to like 3 hours. It's actually pretty crazy. I spent a very long time trying to get like an Arcanos, like trade away to someone. But yeah, it didn't get one. It just takes such a long time to get Gargoyles. And the other money. Right where the exclamation mark is. Alright. Hey, great stream. Thank you, Angel. But I appreciate the nice message. This Pokemon, this yokai really gives me like Digimon vibes. It looks such like a Digimon. I'm glad they didn't quite do this for like the other ones, but like really having like a neon dragon just immediately gives me Digimon vibes. Or like having like a dragon wearing armor, like looking kind of neon, just fully gives me the Digimon vibes.
Yes.
Looks like a Digimon. Man, I hope. Very low chance, guys, but I really do hope that we'll get Yokai Watch 4 to English. Get an English one. Angel asks, what's your favorite Yokai Watch game? I'm gonna be the average Yokai Watch viewer and say Yokai Watch 2, alright? I mean, it's really everyone's favorite Yokai Watch game. Yokai Watch 2 Psychic Spectre. Alright. Yokai Watch 2, Yokai Watch Blasters.
でもさ
That's really what anyone says to that question.
そうか
That's a valid question, but I don't know. Really, everyone answers the same.
なるほど
ありがとう
This guy just transformed into a villain. I did not know he could do that. Did someone know? What's your favorite yokai? Sorry for all the questions. I don't mind. I actually want a lot of questions because I am losing a lot of brain cells this stream and don't know what to talk about. And when I don't talk about stuff, I lose a lot of viewers. What's my favorite yokai? Arachnia. I have a special memory of Arachnia, which I tried so hard to actually get him, but I had no idea how to get him, so I just searched in such random areas and barely got to see him. But when I finally got to Happy Go Lucky Express first try, I got Arachnia. It was great. I was very happy. Since Happy Go Lucky Express, I never knew that existed as well. And that's the day I also got Slippered, so yes. So do you just have one Arachnia? No. I got like 6 Arachnia. I only stopped grinding Arachnia. I have just so many, man. Like after getting one Arachnia, I grinded, I found this one Japanese video that gets you like over 200,000 XP each time, it's an incredibly overpowered strategy with Lion and Smashable Souls, but I made it even powerful with Dan Doodle Souls, which get even more XP. So I grinded a ton, getting so much level 99s, and each time I had to go on like Happy Go Lucky Express train to actually do the challenge, do the thing, but because you'll fight days there and they'll give a ton of XP. So each time I did that, I hopped off the train and I got to do a Lucky Cranky-Kai coin. Use a Lucky Cranky-Kai coin. And most of the time I got a Arachnia.
やばいな
Oh, Yokai Watch 4 is 50%. Alright. Who do you think is harder to beat, Kabuking or Cat Cradle? I'd really like to say Kabuking just because of his design and how much memories I have with him. But there's an incredibly overpowered strategy to beat him. There is an overpowered strategy to beat Cat Cradle as well, but it isn't 100%. So, Cat Cradle. All you need to do to beat Kabuking is just have a Palisol, or else I'm forgetting his name, but it's Palisol fused with Mad Mountain. Just have that with a Guard Soul, and it reflects all elemental damage, which pretty much all that Kabuking does for damage is elemental damage. And including that, his little umbrellas that he throws at you, that are just floating in the air and you have to target really fast, you can reflect that as well, so it's pretty crazy. It'll do over 1,000 damage in total. and you won't take any damage. And Natsume's a ghost for some reason. Oh, I think I remember now. So Nate needs to come back to the future because reality is kind of like consuming in. Like Nate, in this universe, Nate would need to marry Katie and have kids for Natsume and Keisuke to exist. What's your first Yokai Watch game? My first Yokai Watch game would be Yokai Watch 2 Bony Spirits. I got introduced with Yokai Watch 2 for some reason. I don't know. My parents thought that it was like a good game since it was like very similar to Pokemon, to them at least, and it had multiple games. So, and the creator of Yokai Watch made it like kind of like a family-friendly game where you play with your family. So, yeah, that's how I got Yokai Watch 2. I got it for Christmas. So it was a pretty nice time. All right. I'd introduced had introduced through your cousins. Good chat, cousin. Do I have the DLC? Yes I do. Yokai Watch 4 Plus Plus. Can't quite prove it to you right now, but I do. Actually, here. Yokai Watch 4 Plus Plus. Actually, really, you just have to get Yokai Watch 4 Plus Plus. Like, it is way better than Yokai Watch 4, like, in, like, almost all aspects. Every single aspect. For real. Like, there isn't a thing that Yokai Watch 4 is better than Yokai Watch 4 Plus Plus. By the way, my bad, guys, if I sound a bit toxic. Right now, I'm just a bit heated. Do you have Blaster for Yokai Watch 3? Yes, I do. I have, I play some blasters for Yokai Watch 3. Not very often, but, yeah. But really, Yokai Watch 3 just comes with blasters, you know? So. Hopefully we get Mirapo soon. Give me some Alright, so right now we need to find out where Katie... Alright, so right now we gotta find out where Katie is, and then try to become friends with her. Or just let her notice Nate. Yes, that's what the storyline here is for. Just to bring Nate and Katie closer. Or Katie's forgetting Nate, maybe. Shogun Yun. Oh, yeah, the Shogun Yun quest is also here. But it's not quite like necessary ones. Though, yeah, it is important. It has a great theme as well.
ピーンときた。そうね。うわー、何言っとるだに。
So here we are meeting one of the characters in Yokai Watch 3, Haley Ann with USA Pion.
ありがとう。
They actually put the USA in there. That's nice.
ありがとうございました。
Great to see them, since almost nothing actually is referenced in Yokai Watch 3 other than Nate's suit and her. I feel like in Yokai Watch 4 we needed, as I said before, we needed like a lot more. What's my favorite Nyan? What is my favorite Nyan? Gosh, I never thought of that. I'm being serious. What? Sure, Robinyan F? I would say. I feel like it's a very cool Nyan. Jabanyan clone. Oh my gosh! Finally we get to see Nate's dad! He's just, he disappeared for like the entirety of Yokai Watch 4 except for this scene. Well, where is he? He's just at work. I know. I know it. He's actually at work. He's down there in downtown Springdale. It's a fact. That's where his work is. He goes to his job in downtown Springdale, but we can't go over there because Yokai Watch 4 says no. We're not gonna allow you to do that. We haven't made it yet. Yeah, I think that Yokai Watch 4 is just... Now that we think about it, we never see anything of Nate's parents in the Yokai Watch games. Yes. Yes. Barely anything. Yokai Watch 2 just says a very tiny bit of lore to Nate's dad. But other than that, Yokai Watch 2 is just about Nate's grandparents. Yokai Watch 4 is about Nate's daughter. Grandkids. Actually, no, not grandkids, but just children. Nate's parents are just so forgettable in the entirety of the Yokai Watch series. It's different from Katie's parents, though. Really, Katie, like... Well, Katie's parents have the same attention, because Katie used to be, like, the girl protagonist, you know? You can actually choose Katie as your protagonist. But in these games, you actually are forced to be Nate for a long while. Then when I was a kid, I was so confused how I thought Sergeant Burley was just incredibly powerful. I never knew how to get Sergeant Burley. I just thought of him as, oh no, he's the one who just, he wrecks everything. Him powered with Shogun is just too powerful. That's why it's the only thing I thought of as. Just a boost Shogun. It's really surprisingly, no one uses him as a boost to go first. I don't know why. He could be powerful as a boost to Gargoyles. I mean, you could have Lily with like 2 Uncle Infinite Souls behind Gargoyles, which would go excellent. Not sure if anyone actually does that though. Gargoyles. It would be like having 2 Sergeant Burleys, but beside a Gargoyles. One at the left side. Oh my gosh. 3 hours, guys. I've been live for 3 hours. That's my ending time. Thank you all for watching. I'm serious. Thank you all for watching. I haven't been like... I've lost a lot of brain cells this stream.